Hello, Good in Motion listeners. Have you ever heard the saying, you can't improve what you don't measure? Well, if you have body goals and weight goals, you might be interested in this episode because we're talking today about the different ways to track your body goals. And I'm talking specifically about the weight in pounds, kilograms, but also the body fat percentage. Because in my health journey, I've been trying a couple of methods, and there's one in particular I have tried for the first time these past months. And I think I'm just going to stick to this one, even if it's the priciest, probably. So let's get started. One of the most affordable and easy way to track your weight as you embark or continue your weight loss journey or just getting more toned maybe with your body, the scale stays the preferred method, I think, for most, because most families have one in their bathroom or elsewhere, whatever. You just step on it, it gives you, a result in pounds, in kilograms, and some of them now have even more metrics that I don't know much about them, but you have the body fat percentage, which is important. Sometimes you have the water percentage as well, and other stuff that I don't look at, whatever. It's just more numbers. What's interesting here is that if you're on a weight loss journey right now, I think you may want to consider looking at your body fat percentage, because the weight, it's a great indicator to follow. But at the end of the day, you don't know if that weight is muscle gain, muscle loss, fat gain, fat loss. And this is really important. I'm sure you've seen pictures of people showing that they have the same weight on the scale, but their body looks very different on the two images. And this is because they may have a higher fat percentage in the first picture and more muscle mass in the second picture. If you're on that journey, consider adding a new metric of preference to track your goals. Of course, you can do this with a scale if your scale gives you that metric, but there are other ways that I'm going to talk to you about. And my preferred one is at the end, obviously. Another way to track your body fat percentage is a skin caliper, which is something I've tried because it was cheap. You can just order it on Amazon and it's delivered and it's easy and convenient. So of course I've tried it. And so I received it. And the skin caliper is a type of tool that you use to measure one of your body roll. So if you look around your waist area, usually even if you're super skinny, you need that skin to bend and stretch and stuff. So you will always have some type of skin there. And what you do is that you grab one of that body roll and you use a tool to measure it to see how much of it you have. And based on that number, it tells you have a manual, instruction manual or whatever. It tells you your body fat percentage. I think there's a bit of a learning curve with that tool. You could grab your body roll in very different ways, which will give you very different results, I find. If you don't want to spend too much money and you don't mind diving deeper into how to use this tool, just try it out. And I will add a link of the one we bought, but in full disclaimer here, I bought it, I got it, I lost it. I don't know where it is now. It's probably in the darkest spot corner of the room at my in-laws. No clue where it is. I used it once, maybe twice, and I stopped. Just saying, you can try. I'm ready to, maybe I'll find it again and learn to use it in the future. No clue. But anyway, that's a way that exists. It's good to know about it. Okay, moving on. with the second preferred way that I have. It's called Fit 3D. It's less likely that you will buy this because it's such a huge machine that you will find it at a professional's like office. This one, Fit 3D, we've been using it with my husband because our nutritionist had one at home, and it was so convenient because as we were following our meal plan, every month we will have an appointment there and we will step on this machine, which will give us a bunch of metrics. So, okay, imagine there is a room at our nutritionist office. You have this machine, which looks like a big body scale. You have like a platform that is round and you need to step on it half naked. So you're in your underwear and the nutritionist is there and you just step on that machine. You grab some handles on the sides. You hold a posture and there's like an iPad in front of you with a camera that's going to just, I think, take pictures of your body, and the platform just pivot. So you do a full turn. You don't move, but the platform turns around as the camera takes multiple like pictures of your body. And at the end, after a few minutes, you get a report which gives you your weight, your body fat percentage, your muscle mass as well, your lean mass percentage. You also have measurements of everything, like your left thighs, your right arms, and just you have all type of measurements. This is amazing because after each month, you take a new scan, and so you can compare the results. Those type of tools are really interesting once you go and apply them multiple times. If you just do it once, it's interesting. Don't get me wrong. You get maybe your body fat percentage, you're excited. Maybe you see you have one arm bigger than the other, whatever. And you're unbalanced, so you can fix it now. But it gets really interesting when you go multiple times. So maybe every month, every 3 months, you can track your progress and make sure you are in the right direction. This tool, the Fit 3D tool, was amazing. I really liked it. But there was a flood at our nutritionist's office. So the machine got a little bit, maybe capricious. I don't know if that's a word, but the machine stopped working for me. It was working for the other clients and my husband, but for me, for some reasons, I would step on it and it wouldn't. It would just forget my head or something. I'll show you pictures, I have no head. And so maybe the machine was confused because it's like, whoa, this lady is so committed, she really wanted to lose weight because clearly she cuts her head off or something. Anyway, I was frustrated because I was doing my meal plan and my workouts and I really wanted to track my results. So we started looking for another option and we found the ultimate measurement tool of all, the golden way of tracking your body fat percentage, which is the DEXA scan. We found the DEXA scan in Toronto. They have one at the Tonic Spa, which is located in the Well inside the gym called Sweat and Tonic that I've talked about in another episode. I'm a huge fan. And so you can book a scan. Even if you don't have a membership there, you can just book a session with a professional. And how it works is that it's a machine where, differently from the Fit 3D one where you stand up, the DEXA scan, you lay down and there is an X-ray. You have X-rays that read your body, and it's good to track two things: your body composition and also your bone density. But I think most people go there just for the body composition. How it works is that You go into that room where the DEXA scan machine is, and there is a professional who just explains you how it's going to work. So you put on some loose clothing. I was wearing a bandeau top and also underwear, and they lended me a pair of large shorts because you want to avoid having compressing clothing with you. And also they say that you shouldn't wear jewelry or like wires in your bra. You need to avoid all of this because I think it's just going to mess up the machine and it's going to explode and whatever. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you just wear loose clothing and then you lay down on the machine and there is like a sort of arm going around your body. It takes about 7 minutes to scan you from head to toe. And right after you have your results, so you sit down with the experts and they walk you through your results, what they mean. They don't really go deep into what are the next steps. Like you can do your own research with that PDF from there. You can see your average range as well. So I'll show you my results on this video. I was really shocked because when I saw my silhouette with body fat, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know I looked like Nicki Minaj. For real. I know that my main concern is around the hips. And don't get me wrong, Nicki Minaj looks amazing. I love her. I think she's so beautiful. She has like a very specific body type. And I didn't think I was close to her body type. And just looking at this PDF, that's it. I can dance. It's going to be the same. It's just same silhouette. It was funny to see. I had a good laugh. You know, it's good to see your numbers, and something that's good to know is that when you jump in between different measurement tools, so for example, your scale, the Fit 3D, the DEXA scan, it's going to give you results that are all over the place. Because it has their own way of measuring your body specifics and stuff. It's not advised to compare those results between different machines because it's just not accurate. Even though the DEXA scan is a very accurate tool, it's still not perfect. So the best way to measure results is to stick to one tool and to compare results on that same tool. If I was comparing the body fat that my scale is giving me with the DEXA scan, well, I think I have 10% body fat difference, which makes 0 sense. It would be crazy to compare them. It's not accurate. Also, the DEXA scan, because it has X-rays, it's not a tool you can use every month. I think the experts on site, they told us that they will accept maybe maximum 4 times use a year, so every 3 months, but they really advise to go every 4 months if you're on a specific health journey to compare, because there's not much change that's going to happen in between. That's what they said. I think that you can have a lot of change happening month to month, and it can be encouraging, but indeed it's not probably the healthiest to get as much X-rays every month. So if you can supplement the DEXA scan with maybe just, a scale to track weekly your goals, this way it keeps you, engaged and on track for those smaller goals, like weekly goals, but you still get the biggest picture by scheduling DEXA scans every 4 months. I'm curious to know if you are on a health journey like me, maybe weight loss, muscle gain, and if you're tracking your results, how do you do it? How frequently do you do it? Do you go on the scale every day? Do you succeed in just going every week? Or like maybe you don't have a scale and you're not number focused at all? Are you interested in trying the DEXA scan? I think the cost was about $150, so it's also a budget to consider compared to these other tools. Yeah, I just want to know. Let's talk about the way you measure your progress. And good luck on your journey.